What's going on, guys? This is Edgar with GDS Detailing. Today we're going to be working on my personal truck over here. So I'm ashamed to say this, but this truck has been through the ton of wash about 1 or 2 times, if I remember correctly. And as you can tell, it has a lot of damage, a lot of scratches all throughout this line, and just regular wear and tear just from us using it. You know, me getting on top if I have to like tie something down, or me brushing against it. But today, since we're gonna be doing the paint correction on this, we wanna try some new products. So let me show you what we have. We're gonna be trying out the Lake Country pads. We've heard a lot of good things about them. So we're gonna compare them to what we're using right now, which is the Rupes and the Maxshine products. So we have a little sample pack here. So we're gonna be trying them out and just see how they work out. I'm gonna let Nathan take care of the paint corrections because he is more experienced than I am. So let's get into it.
All right, guys, so like Edgar said, we are gonna try out these Lake Country pads. This is a sample pack that they have. It's the heavy duty pads. Comes with 2 microfiber and 3 foam pads, and it kind of goes from the most aggressive to a finishing pad. So usually you use different pads depending on what you're working with on the paint. Usually for deeper scratches, you want something a little bit more aggressive, like this microfiber pad that I'm gonna try out real quick. As far as these scratches go, they don't really feel that deep, to be honest, but just for the sake of the video, I'm just gonna try out the different pads that the sample pack comes with. So I'm gonna start out with like the most aggressive one. So I'm gonna start off with this heavy cutting microfiber pad. As you can see, it's like really thin. Pad is a little bit more harder. I am using the Maxshine polisher, do a DA polisher. And for the compound, I'm just gonna use Coach Chemi F601. It's a fine cut. This one does not have the filler, just because afterwards I plan on using a ceramic coating on this panel. We already prepped the paint. We already cleaned it, clay barred, iron decontamination. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start the polishing process. I'm gonna put a few dots of compound on my pad. I'm gonna start in this section here. As you can see, there's a few scratches like I mentioned before. They're not that deep. So let's see how this heavy cutting microfiber pad turns out. So I'm gonna spread it around first. And then I'm gonna just add a little bit more compound. All right, guys, so I went ahead and did a few passes on the paint. Did like 3 or 4 passes, nothing crazy. So far, paint feels good. The scratches that were right here, it's a lot less now. I think I could have gone at it a little bit more compared to like these scratches over here. This area looks a lot better than it did. I just did this section right here. But so far, pad works like it should. Looks like it gives good result. I did use the Maxshine pad, microfiber pad before, and maybe I didn't use it in the right scenario, but I didn't really like how the results came out. But so far, I do like this Lake Country one. So I already tried out some of the different pads. I didn't really show too much of it, but I just wanted to compare the differences between the heavy duty, the HDO pads and the SDO. The HDO is the heavy duty orbital pads, and then there's the standard duty orbital pads. They do look similar on the front, but on the side, you can see that the HDO has a second layer on the bottom than the SDO. The foam pad is the same material, but The second layer on the HDO helps the pad be a little bit more durable, create less friction, creates less movement in the pad whenever you are polishing. So it just makes the whole process just a little bit more efficient, and makes it so these pads last a little bit longer. They are meant for like long throw DA polishers rather than the short throw ones. So that's where these would benefit you a lot more than the SDO. But so far, these are, you know, a little bit similar build as the Maxshine pads I've been using, and a little bit like the Rupes also. You know, it feels like a regular polishing pad. This one did feel a lot more smoother when I was polishing. I don't know, I feel like there was like less movement in the pad. It's just kind of hard to explain it, kind of hard to show it, but you know, this one did feel a little bit nicer when polishing. Yeah guys, I'm just gonna go ahead and just finish up polishing up this panel. Yeah, I'm just gonna do the ceramic coating. We're mainly gonna do it for marketing purposes, but we'll show you a little bit of it. We are gonna do like a side-by-side comparison just to kind of show customers and show people, you know, the comparisons between, you know, ceramic coated and not ceramic coated paint, and, you know, explain the benefits and all that, but we'll show you here in a bit. All right guys, kind of give you a little update on this coating that we applied. We were gonna do it on the other side of this truck. We actually ended up applying DIY ceramic gloss on the other side, and it was like actually like, you know, making the whole paint bead and looking good, and it was a little bit too durable. We kind of like get it off to, you know, have this, you know, 50-50 comparison that we wanted to show for our, you know, marketing video. But so here it is, the coating that we applied. It's been a month later. The coating's still holding up strong since we installed it. Still beating up. From what, you know, in person, it might be hard to see on video, but in person, you can tell quite a bit of a difference. The coated side, you know, besides the whole water beading, the paint looks a lot more like, just the color just looks deeper. It looks cleaner overall. We already sprayed water on it. Here, I can show y'all real quick. So this side is non-coated, this side is coated. As I can see, this right side, the non-coated side, is sheeting, and then the coated side is beading with the coating that we applied. So we got pretty much, you know, everything that we needed for our marketing video. You know, glad that everything turned out how we wanted. Thank you guys for watching. If you're interested in some of the country stuff, pads, or any of the DIY detail products, the links will be in the description down below if you want to check those out. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure you should like and subscribe to the video, share this video with everybody that you know, and y'all have a nice day.